With those kinds of incentives that you have in the marketplace, are you making money in Canada?
Yes, we are.
Are these incentives going to continue at the pace that they are? Literally thousands and thousands of dollars.
I think Reed's probably in the best position to talk about, how we've positioned our product from a price point in Canada.
We're very aggressive in Canada, and that's kind of my nature. I'm not up there to simply take rank. We made a significant adjustment in November in response to the rapidly appreciating Canadian dollar. We were the first and I think only major OEM to make those adjustments, and as a result the consumers responded in kind. And I've shared with some of you before, in November the industry was down 6%. We gained 5 times more market share in November than the next highest competitor. I don't think that has ever been done before in Canada, where somebody has distanced themselves from the pack that dramatically.
Is there anything that's going to change in Canada with the new company, and is there some changes that we're going to see not slowly, but not fast?
No, I think the changes that you've seen, quite honestly, when I joined Tom and then Jim came on board, I think probably some of the fast changes you saw was we took a look at the balance of 07 and we took a hard look at 08. And I think we probably were in front of some of the other manufacturers in facing the reality of where the market might be, as opposed to clinging to the hopes of where we'd like it to be. As a result of that, we took some painful but necessary actions to resize ourselves. I think that's really the mantra for the new Chrysler right now, is that we're certainly listening, we're responding, and we're changing.
What's your assessment of how competitive Canada is on the labor front, given the UAW deals you signed in the fall?
Well, I think there's been a lot of discussion about that. I think that Buzz will certainly approach it. I'm confident. I've met with him. I've met with the CAW. I think they'll approach it in as professional manner as Tom Lasorda will, and I'm sure that we'll be able to reach the right decision for the business and for the employees that he represents.
It's all about product, though. I mean, you've now been at Chrysler long enough to know, or at least have a sense of what needs to be improved in your products. I would strike out and say certainly interiors need upgrade. What else?
Well, I think a couple of points. One is, we talked today. This is a product company, and it is one of the mainstays of certainly keeping the products you have refreshed, and certainly introducing new innovative products that have the kinds of designs, that have the fit and finish, that have the man-machine interface, if you will. I think customers are becoming more demanding. They have higher aspirational goals. And I think what I saw certainly in my prior assignment, people are expecting all of the amenities that they have in the most favorite room in their house to be in their vehicle. What I'm looking at is, do we have the right cadence of products that are meeting customers' expectation? And what can we make, modify, or buy to fit a broader global footprint, as exampled in our announcement a few days ago with Nissan? And you look at the Versa as an opportunity, albeit small, to get into a market, to gain the experience.
The top 3 selling segments in Canada, the small and compact vehicle segment, Caliber, Compass, Patriot, 3 products under $20,000, in excess of 30 miles to the gallon, ideally suited for the Canadian marketplace.
As the Canadian dollar last year, and how has that changed?
The rise
of the Canadian dollar last year, and how has that changed the game for you in terms of your costs, your business there?
I think currency and currency fluctuation is not as surprising as it may once have been. If you look at, I'm going back a couple of decades, and I've had the fortune to do a lot of global business, to market and sell in a lot of countries, and currency fluctuation, currency exchange. I think we've seen more fluidity in currencies, whether it be in Canadian, whether it be in China, right? If you look at Venezuela currency and the potential devaluation. So I think for us, we have to be much quicker. I think the message for us is we have to be more agile. We have to be more flexible. As Reed was, you have to be more responsive, because you certainly aren't going to control currency, from a company standpoint. You have to figure out how to compete within that currency. I think Reed and the team have done a heck of a job last year.